Yes. Hey everybody, come on, let's walk the assembly line we got here. Gonna get a little loud. This is George cutting out the windows that we have. Amanda, we're gonna talk here in just a little bit. Hope you guys can hear me. But we're gonna talk here in a little bit about our numbers since we had horrible layoff that we had to have.
Right.
But we're gonna show you all what we're doing in production, the numbers that we have, and we're gonna tell you exactly what's going on. This one right here, believe it or not, this is midday Thursday.
Yep.
That's number 7.
For this week.
Yeah, for this week.
We're so excited.
So we're going to show you some more numbers, but let's go down here and just look at the guys and encourage you. If you want to, just walk ahead of me there and you can see what's going on. Materials, we got over $3 million worth of materials stacked up, Amanda, from toilets to all of our roofing, all of our panels, all of our windows. Come here, I'll show you where it's at. They're getting ready to move this house. Now this is a new panel home, right? It was assembled yesterday afternoon, evening. It's already got the roof on, ready to go. Here, I'll show you, look, let me just show you a little bit of what's going on. This one here will be out of here this afternoon. That's number 6 for the week. And it's going to be out the door finished. We have, and I'm going to let the guys explain this, Brian and Tom. We're going to give you all the numbers, all the data, everything. Now these guys are publicly going to show you and prove to you. We have customers in line waiting for this. We can't blow smoke. We got to be able to tell you exactly what's going on.
Right.
Over here are all our interior walls that are being done. Look, they're all set ahead. This is Canaan. Canaan, he can put out 5 homes a day.
Right.
Now what he does the kitchens, the countertops, and he's also doing more. Everybody in here is doing 3 and 4 different jobs now.
Multiple jobs.
We're going to start interviewing the guys and give you an all, you can talk to the men and see how they feel about our new system that we've got together.
And how many guys are on the line
now?
We got
20.
Just 20 guys on the line.
Before the layoff, we were barely getting 1 a day.
Yeah.
1 house a day.
And that
we
was
dropped
how
37 people, and now we're getting we're getting 6 a week. And that was immediately right after the layoff, we got 6. And I'm gonna let the guys do all the numbers, but we are so, you know what, if you lay off, if you are down to 20 men, doing 1 a day is productive. Right? I'm excited.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to, you're always sad when you have to lay people off. But when you have to restructure and you know that it's not being efficient, I get excited about that at the same time. But I want to respect the people that we had to lay off.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Bubba lost 80 pounds.
I heard that.
Yes, he is doing awesome. And then here, of course, you can see down here, let's see, these ones are finishing up. They're out the door, and that one's out the door. This one has solar. You got Bart in there. Look at that beautiful window, Amanda.
Oh, I know. Wow.
Look at that. There you have it. All right, so what I want to do is, let's walk outside, show you the material. You guys can see all of our raw materials we got stacked up here.
Exactly. All kinds of materials.
Yes. Outside, we'll just poke our head out here. We just received our brand new 3-inch panels that are 40 foot long. We got 5 more containers coming, I think in 2 weeks, already paid for. Look at the array of windows that we have out here.
Absolutely.
Watch yourself there.
Yep.
And the stacks of new panels that we have.
Yep.
All of these tanks, off-grid systems, all of this metal that's made for trim. Look at all the off-grid tanks that we have here.
Absolutely.
These are stacked full of metal roofing for over 200 homes. All the trim for over 200 homes, all the windows that we have here. We have bought so much. This is what we do. When we get a deposit, we buy materials.
Exactly.
You can see all these windows that we
Your
have.
money starts working towards your house.
Immediately. That's just the way we've always been.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, inside this other room, we have torn this whole building out, opened it up, and these guys are cutting the new panels because now we got some new panel homes coming in.
Yep.
So what we've done is, as we've built and sold. As we sold homes, we're building them as we sold them. So nobody's being put in front of each other.
Right.
Here's some of our new panels. Them are the older new panels.
Yeah.
And of course, we got our newer new panels that we got a great deal on.
We're loaded with materials.
We got an ocean full of old panels that we're getting. We're going through them. I can
Right.
actually see the parking lot
I
now.
know.
These are pre-routed. Look at the panels over here pre-routed.
I know.
So what do? Is we do a count every week so we know when we have to route our new panels. Mike had told me, he said, hey, we got enough to build 12 homes right now.
Yeah.
I said, well, let's just wait. We don't need the router anymore. Let's get you on the new panels. Everybody is just being shuffled around.
Yeah.
And
And two, whenever they're done with whatever they're doing, they go and help somebody else.
got
So
it.
it's a whole
got
different
it.
system now.
Yes.
Super efficient.
Yeah. So let's see where the guys are at. I told them to stay there and wait for me. Hey, look. This one's done and it's gone. And that's what we're doing.
And two, now the floors.
And we're not even at lunch yet.
Are the floors now being done in the other building?
Yeah, we got floors done in the other building. They come around over here. They're already tested. Water, power, sewer, vinyl flooring, everything's ready to go, and they're ready to put the walls. Amanda, these walls right here, and Tom will say, these are number 8. This is a number 8 house for this week. For this week. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to show you guys this is our 3rd week that we've had since our layoff, that we went from 57 people to 20. There they are. Let me give them their mic.
Yeah. One.
There you go. So, yeah, here you guys go. I'm going to go up here and change these numbers.
Okay.
Tell me what to do.
All right. So we started out at 164 and then Buffalo Creek, right? About
164,
What is that?
and then Buffalo Creek 70, so you're looking at 164 is 230, 245. I call it 240.
234-ish. Roughly 234.
So now what do you guys, what are you building?
So change that top number to 234.
234.
234.
That's including Buffalo Creek.
And, yep, including the homes that have not yet been built.
All right, so week 1, I know for a fact that we sent 6 homes out, start to finish.
Start to finish.
Punched out, cleaned up. All right, that's week 1 of our reset. All right, we also punched out 9 homes that week, but we really, I don't know if we want to count that as, because those were, no, they won't come off the total.
Yeah.
So we started 6, we punched out 9, cleaned up, sitting on Grove Road, ready to go wherever they're going.
Yeah.
Week 2, we did 6 new. Start to finish. Out the door, punch, clean, gone. 6. All right, now we're on week 3, ending today. And then we've done 6 new, start to finish. That one that just got moved out of the tower is number 7
Number 7.
for the week, but obviously I'm not counting it as gone through. Number 6 is in the very back. It'll be 100% completed today, other than solar, which Lucas isn't here today. So solar will be added to it. That's 18 total. 6 this week. 6.
George.
Yeah, we'll do 6. Because the 7th one will still need to be finished.
We used to count 7 and 8. They weren't done, you know.
How many guys?
I think there's 20. Is it 20 after we added that one back?
20 on the floor.
Maybe? Yeah, 20 on the floor.
That looks right.
No, it would be 216.
216. 216. Correct.
Yeah.
216. And keep in mind, number 7 just left the tower, and then the trailer for number 8 is getting ready to come.
Yeah.
We got next week started.
Yeah.
So number 8 walls are already in the wall section, and they're doing windows. So the windows will be done. They'll be ready to set on the trailer
Will there be
Monday.
another trailer, a floor come in today?
Today. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be in
yeah.
the tower when we leave today, number
Okay,
8.
it'll be in the tower.
Yeah. And we should set up a live cam.
We
So
really
that way
should.
nobody can say you guys are full
Right.
of it.
Yeah.
We should do it.
We should do it.
It actually happened.
Yeah.
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 And do something, Brian, if you will come in here and get closer to Tom there a little bit.
Oh.
And talk about co-construct and how people are being updated and things like that.
Yeah, well, we're doing our best. We've got actually a couple other extra people that would come in. They're helping us go over
That's
these
number 8.
contracts. We're just confirming all of our details. Obviously, we have a large customer base, hundreds of new customers all the time. So it's just constant communication. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Use Co-Construct. Feel free to find out anytime you want about our timelines. We're very transparent about our timelines, how many we have to build, when you're coming up, and what our expectations are, right? Some things are out of our control, and most of it we can control. So we're doing really well. I don't know if you see the floor,
Yeah.
but it looks
Yeah.
really
Amazing.
great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one of our biggest problems was if you have too many houses going on at once, it's hard to get things in and move this and do
And
this.
this is an actual line, an
This is
actual
beautiful.
single file line.
Yeah.
Which makes it so nice.
And none of the homes leave their section until they're complete.
Yep.
If they fall behind, we go back to the home, complete what's in that spot, then move forward and go on.
Exactly.
Out when it goes to the back 100 of the building, tested, ANSI'd, and cleaned, and it literally goes out the door and it's gone.
And to touch on that really quick, what is the process for an ANSI for it to be certified to make sure that these homes are certified?
Well, I mean, ANSI, you've got all the egress and all that stuff, but just for us to do it in the back testing wise, we pressure test the water, and then we ANSI the electrical with the ANSI machine.
Right.
And then when we're done with that, we plug it into the cord so it gets the full 30 amp or 50 amp, whatever they're getting,
Yep.
and test everything, turn the lights on, everything.
We run
and
everything.
And talk about Alex who comes and checks us out.
Yeah, he does, I think, 10 or 20%, I can't remember, of our,
And who is he?
he's with ANSI, certification company. Pacific
Pacific West.
West, that's third-party engineer. They've got structural and all the engineers in that group.
And that's required. That's he has to come. He
Yeah.
checks out all the ever how many houses he's required to do.
Yeah, he comes 4 times a year.
4 times a
Yeah,
year.
and he'll walk the line. He'll typically go through the homes that are out there and just go through and check everything. Checks the paperwork and all that.
So since we got you guys on ANSI stickers, please, the sticker on your door is not a door sticker.
Yes.
It is a very expensive sticker that costs us money that is hard to replace. And so when you see that sticker on your door, please do not tear it off and throw it away. That is your ANSI or NFPA,
NFPA,
certification, which is the same, to go into your RV parks where you'll be
NFPA will
accepted.
be 8 foot wide.
Yep.
ANSI will be over
10
that.
Yeah, right,
Yep.
exactly.
So we get those questions a lot. Well, where's
Yeah.
my sticker? Well,
But
it's on
either
your door.
way, it's inspected by a third-party engineer.
Yep.
We do all the testing. Everything's good.
And two, just to go over it once more, what are we building on the floor right now? What's special? What are we doing?
We're doing the original.
Yes, first 8x24 Christmas special. There was 125 of those. We're on number 51 right now. That leaves 74 left to build. We'll roll right into our March Madness. And I'm assuming our speed will get a little better and always consistent. You guys, my previous customers, right? When I notify them that their house started, with the way it was going on, it was 3 weeks, right? That's what it had got to, 3 weeks. When a house comes into the building now, if it comes in right here, 3 days or less, work days, they're getting done. That is proof
Yeah.
in the pudding.
So this
we'll
trailer
mark the
behind you.
houses, we'll take pictures, we'll do a video of a house here. I
Right.
promise you, look, there's nothing clogging the way, the
Right.
path. Everything is running streamlined and smooth. And that to me just is proof in the pudding right there. We're already milestones ahead.
And two,
Yeah.
and this is number 8 coming in today, right?
Yeah, it won't be done. It'll be in the tower.
It'll be in the
Okay.
tower.
Monday morning, it'll be in the tower for probably an hour or two, and then we'll get it in the
This
wall.
is the number 8 walls. This
Yeah.
wall's
Yes.
going it. The walls will go on it today.
Yeah.
And what have you guys noticed in the past 3 weeks? How, I mean, you can visually see how everything's changed, but how is everybody, all the guys, how's it working out?
I mean, we're still on 4-day weeks, so all the guys are fine. We had some slow areas that we fixed, and we added a person or two back on our roster, and we'll
Right.
continue to do that if it'll make sure we get our numbers out. Our goals, obviously, with these big 24s, it's 2 a day. I mean, we'd have to ramp up pretty big to get 3 a day. So
They're behemoths.
right now we're set for 2 a day is our goal. That'll be 8 a week.
And that's super
So-
attainable.
8,
Oh, yeah.
you can do 8.
Yeah.
Amanda,
I can. I just need a little time to tweak some stuff to
Yeah,
make sure.
I mean, doing the floor system over there, the guys were still walking from the previous protocol. They were walking to get materials and walking over here and walking over there.
So
It
inefficient.
got so inefficient,
Yeah.
you know. And anyway, it's been narrowed down, and now the people that are in charge of that are redoing their systems. So now it's super efficient and getting better. I think we can still even do more. But
Yeah.
thinking about almost more than half of the staff is gone, and production has went
Still
up.
there.
Right.
Yeah, well, the organization's there now. I want you guys to take a look at the name on that trailer before you guys end the video.
Yep.
And then whatever day I've got it going out the door, I
Let's
want you to
stamp
go
it
video
coming in. What
Right.
time is it now?
Write it on there.
12:05, Thursday afternoon. Miss Betty Smith.
Thursday
Yeah.
afternoon, Smith.
Miss
Unless
Betty
you know
Smith.
what, we're gonna bring you another video on that day and show you.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't care if you do a video every time it moves.
Yep.
There you go.
Do it. Because people are going to
We're
say,
adamant about this.
Yeah.
We are out here to show you guys the
Yeah.
real truth about it. I don't have to do it. These guys right here.
well, I've got my belt on. It's happening.
That's it.
Ask any one of these guys.
Right.
Video every
I
spot
would bet
this
you
moves through.
Tuesday. That's my guess. At latest Wednesday. I say Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And two, you know, something that just because we had a layoff, okay, I just want to hit this home, guys. Just because we had a layoff, we're not going out of business. So
No.
there's a misconception out there that we're going out of business. And you just explained why that we did the layoff.
Well, we needed to organize.
Yeah.
You know, we need to organize the guys, and then we'll add back as we need it. We got too big. We're prepping for Lowe's. Lowe's is slow coming on. I mean, who knows? We could have had to build 1,000 homes a year for them. We weren't ready.
Yeah.
So we'll scale back down, regroup.
We just learned.
Yeah.
We made a mistake
Yeah.
trying to thinking we were doing right by hiring more guys, and the training would maybe catch up with production, and it never did.
Never
and then,
did.
you know, in sales have dropped, so
Yeah.
we're not selling as many homes as we used to,
Right.
and I have to prepare for that. You know, so it was twofold. It was that plus, you know, the amount of homes that we needed to build, and the guys just not coming through with production. That could be our fault for maybe not training properly or not having a system, whatever it wasn't working, so we had to regroup.
We had to change. We were forced
Had
to.
regroup.
Yeah.
You know?
And we'll change again if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in the bad press you get from any time you have to lay off, and anytime you do that, anytime you show any kind of weakness, hey, it's just like in the ocean, man. You start bleeding a little bit, they're coming to eat you alive. And
Yeah.
that's what happens. As soon as
Yeah.
we start bleeding, oh my gosh. And you know what the thing is we've been doing this for 10 years. I've been as transparent. Thank you. I've been as transparent as you possibly could be.
Yeah.
I built as much trust as you could possibly be. I got 850 Industrial Road is where I live and where I work and where I'm here for any kind of anything. And nobody comes here and comes to me and asks me what's going on, but they want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, only time will tell.
You got it. And so Amanda always tells me, says, Randy, just keep winning. Just keep winning.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing.
I mean, people
Everybody
can
here.
talk and say whatever they want, but as our list drops, that means homes are going out.
You
Yeah,
got it.
So
and
they
we're
can't
at
argue with
216
facts.
right there.
Yeah. And we're not
Yeah.
even at the Amish that are killing it, 13 families that are nailing out houses like crazy. And is why
Yeah.
we're pushing our Birmingham.
Because this is not the only production that we have going on. We have the Amish in Kentucky working.
Yes,
Yeah.
building container homes, and Amanda's homes, Birmingham's, Charleston's, and they're killing it. 13 families are down there, and they're ready to ramp up any day that we want to build more homes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing I would just want to bring up is the Southern Heights property. It is not going to be these guys on the production line. It's not going to be the Amish. Who's going to be building the Southern Heights development?
All subcontractors.
All of it.
Yeah.
It's
Good
going to do
guys.
like we used to build.
Yeah.
You sub out your framing, your wire, plumbing, heat and air, your foundation work, your grade work. Everything's subcontracted, and I love it because it's going to be local contractors and craftsmen that are going to be giving them jobs over there to do that. That's not going to even touch this.
No,
And
and
that's
it's,
how Tom come up with the prices. Y'all worked out the prices. I mean, Tom got quotes of what's out there. It wasn't just a random
Exactly.
number that was chosen for these homes.
No.
You checked out everything.
Yeah,
with
I've got-
what's going on now.
Yeah, I checked out. A buddy of mine is a framer. I've got electrician, brother-in-law. I've got plumbers, HVAC guys, roofers. Well, I mean, we've been in the trade all our lives, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know a lot of people that are
So
hungry.
it just shows too, you know, our company has been diversified because those are small homes. Those will not be tiny homes. They are small homes on foundations.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different, you know, we've
Yeah.
got the model homes that are the stick built that's on the trailer. Then we have the production line. We have the Incrediboxes, and now we have the small homes that we're venturing into in Morristown to the Southern Heights
Right.
property.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
When do you
And
sleep?
when do you sleep?
Somebody
When do you
just
sleep?
asked that on YouTube. They said, "When does Randy sleep?"
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Customers come here and ask for him all the time. I tell them that he's like a unicorn. We know he exists, but it's hard to catch him
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah.
Well, just like the one down there where we're doing in Chattanooga.
Yes.
I mean, I'm getting ready for 2025.
Right.
You know, we're wanting to get the Amish need completely. Ford Motor Company's doing that right now. I just heard a buddy of mine, his son worked for a company that did the Lightning truck?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so they built a factory to build this Lightning truck, and they had all these security cameras in the parking lot, right? It's not selling. The truck's not selling, so they shut it down.
You have to regroup.
So his son lost his job, got laid off
Yeah.
because he was in charge of all the video cameras. He lost his job. I don't know how many other hundreds and hundreds of people lost their
Right.
jobs. It wasn't selling.
I think it was thousands that lost.
Yeah,
their jobs.
now they're going and they're building more F-150s. It's what you do. But did anybody think Ford Motor Company's going under? No. But they've been there 150 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and
and
we've
hopefully,
been in the business 10 years, and this is something we know what we need to do. You guys recognized it, and then you went ahead and you guys are killing it. I mean,
look, I'll explain money.
Yeah.
When we first started this, I had to use tools from Wayne Justice, a skill saw and a sawzall, right?
Right.
I had to borrow them. We had nothing. I had a yard full of scrap materials and no money, zero. We are now in such the best financial place of our entire career right now. We got over $3 million of hard inventory sitting on the ground to build these houses, to build those.
right.
We've also got all of our land. I was filling out an application yesterday, and they wanted to know about my debt. No mortgage, no debt, no loans, no nothing, zero. We don't owe nobody anything.
Just our equipment.
It's just
Oh, yeah,
our
we
CAT
bought-
equipment.
yeah.
We borrowed
Our
money
equipment.
and then we financed it through CAT.
Yeah. One of them we paid cash for.
Yeah. And so we are in the strongest financial place we are right now. This building that we built, it fell down and we rebuilt it immediately, right? This building is worth $3.6 million.
I know.
That building right there that Bryce and I put together with a forklift, right? 100 foot of it, it's worth $3 million. $6.6 million right now, man, just in the two buildings.
Okay. Well, what about
Exactly.
the 162 acres across the street and the 3 acres that this is sitting on?
34 acres.
34.
Yeah,
34 acres, 200.
And does that not even include the land we have out back?
No.
Okay.
We got 17 acres on the river.
Yep.
And then you got 230 home sites paid for.
And guys, because we're just trying to tell you how strong we are as a company.
Yeah.
We also have property of 15 acres in Nevada.
Yep.
Okay, that is still on the table to do something.
Yep, and it's going to
we
be.
have 8 acres in
Paducah.
Paducah, Kentucky, and we are looking for more. So that's why we went to the golf course, and we are venturing into that. People
Yeah.
were saying, "Why are you looking at another property when you haven't finished the Mountain and Buffalo Creek?" What
Right.
do you say to that?
Well, the mountain 85 lots will be done in less than 8 weeks. The other almost 200 lots in Buffalo Creek, all the grade work is almost done. We're looking at less than probably 8 to 10 months, depending on weather, a year, right? We're done. And so we have to look at another community.
Have to.
Yeah. If we stop, it'll be a year waiting time in between.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's going to
Yeah.
take, wherever we go right now, it's going to take at least 4 to 6 months to get that cranking and rolling, depending on where we're at, you know?
And we made, the best decision for our customers, for our residents, for our employees, and the company is better for it.
It is. As sad as it is to see people lose their
Yeah,
jobs,
That was sad.
that was a hard day. I mean,
Oh, it was
it took
very
me
hard.
3 days to gear up for it,
Yeah.
you know? And
The only reason that that we are bringing this up today is we want to let our customers know, the people that are on the build list. We want people that are in the community that are worried about anything. Please, if you need to know anything about the truth, contact us. Contact Brian. Call the sales email, or get to the emails and get to us. We will let you know anything you want to know. We're very transparent.
Yeah. And again, financially, like I said, there's no notes on this. So I'm speaking out in the public, right? I'm like, you can use this as a, what do you call it, as a reference.
Yeah.
There's no notes on here.
Right.
I don't even know how to fill out an application of all my personal stuff that I got to say that I own, right, to get a loan. There's no notes. That land across the street, everything is paid for. So if I had to go to a bank and had to borrow this place, man, to just the 230 lots are valued conservatively $20,000 a piece. So what's 20,000 times 230?
A lot.
A lot of money.
And the people here, our residents, they so appreciate the $200 lot rent per month.
And we have no plans going any higher.
We're full for a reason.
You got it.
We're full for a reason, and these people need this affordable housing.
You got it.
And the low lot rent.
And we know they do. I met a guy in Food City last night.
Yeah.
I walk out, Al White, hey, Randy. I know, he said, hey, tiny home guy, like that. And I said, hey, man, I've got my groceries. And he said, I watch your videos all the time. I said, man, thanks, guys. So then I was sitting in my truck, and I was on my phone, and he come back around with him and his wife, and I rolled my window down. And he went on about our tiny homes, and then he went on about his health, and he was a Marine Corps veteran, and his health is going down. He got all these health problems. Yeah. He got me, so I was like 10 minutes. I said, buddy, I usually come up with some pretty good answers. I said, but you got me, man. I said, all I know to do
They're
is...
having a hard time, him and his wife.
Yeah, I said, all I know to do is pray for you, man. I'm sorry that you're having these problems. And he says, we live in a mobile home over here. Started out at $100, then it went to $140, then it went to $200, and now they're at $240 or $260. He said, if it gets to $300, $275. He said, if it goes up to $300, we can't live here no more. He said, we're on a fixed income. I lost my job. She's disabled, and it was $300 a month he couldn't afford. And we know there's people here that cannot afford more than $200 a month because we promised them when we started this thing, it was $200 a month.
Yeah. And then the mountain at Buffalo Creek is at $300.
$300, and it's a resort.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have stuck to our guns. We have not done anything but build homes, did what we had to do. These guys, he just got married. He's got a family. Yeah. Tom's got 3 kids. He's got a family. These are men that are contributing to society, man. Yeah. And another 20 men in here in the same position, and we're killing it. And I reduced staff, so these guys, we had to be efficient. And now these guys have the longevity of a job here, because it doesn't take as much money to run this company. And you know what's been going on lately? Since 2 weeks ago, our sales have creeped up.
They have.
And I don't know why that happens. Yeah. It comes and goes. But we have to be ready for it. And Tom and I realized that, we've got to be more efficient than what we were. We were going down,
Yeah.
So.
And it's working.
Yeah.
All right, because you can see the numbers right there to show that it is working.
And Tom's adamant we're going to keep an eye on that house right there.
Yeah.
It came in Thursday.
What was it? Betty Smith.
Yep.
Betty Smith.
It came in Thursday, and we're going to show you going out the door when it happens. It's one competitive guy right here. He wants to show you, man.
Yep. Yeah, I can talk all I want until you see it going out the back. That's the only way we'll be.
You got it.
Keep telling Tom he's doing good, and I'm like, you're doing 6 to 8. He goes, no, it's 8. It's 8. We got to do 8. 8. He's like, he keeps trying to get me to get 6 out of my head. So you got two of the hardest working guys I've ever worked with right here. And,
how many homes were we putting out a month ago, 2 months ago?
The numbers were always off. It was ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow.
The building fills up. People get confused. A few trickle out here, but then they shove the line and you push a bunch out, and then you're chasing.
They go back and fix it.
Right now, it hits this floor. Ever since we started this, when it gets here, we have not surpassed 3 days at all for anything, any house. As it
3 days.
3 days from once it gets right here.
Yeah.
And to me, the person who's been messaging all of you guys this whole time, they'll tell you, I would message you're in the building, I'll talk to you in 3 weeks.
right? And then now that surprised me. Tom caught me because he saw one of my messages. I said, no, you'll be finished in 2 weeks. He goes, Brian, 3 days. I said, no, I want to wait till see it happen. He goes, just watch.
Yeah.
2 days later, it was done, and he proved me wrong. And so that makes me happy because it's stressful when we can't get you a house as quick as we
That's
want.
right.
It's stressful.
We worry about that.
Yeah.
All of us worry about
Oh my
that.
gosh! You know where we came? Remember we did the 10 by 20s?
Yeah.
We did the 10 by 20 panel
Yeah.
homes, man.
Yes.
That's the ones that are out here in the Grove,
Grove.
right? That's
Yeah.
not those. It was a generation before that.
Yeah. About killed you.
That about put me on.
Well, we also built that outdoors too,
yeah.
which was hard.
We had no system. We were building
No
outside.
building.
I sold them because I thought, man, they're going to build these fast because they're panel homes and everything.
Yeah.
They took a month to build.
Yeah.
One.
I know.
And we're building
That's
almost
rough.
2 a day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hard.
And these
That's
are
how far
beautiful
we've
homes
come.
now.
Yeah.
The homes you're building now,
Yeah.
compared to what, 6 months ago, right? These things
They're
are
getting better. They're
monsters.
getting better and better. And they're bigger.
cleaner.
And something I want to bring up too. So now that you're getting these out quicker, is it less quality?
No, better.
Tom's
Come on
face.
now.
I look like no.
No,
Yeah.
we're having to go back and we're doing repairs. You know that some homes left out of here that wasn't completely right,
Right.
and we're doing repair jobs on them.
Right.
But
But as going down the line now,
Man.
the new line.
so
Yeah,
different.
I dare you
Yeah,
to look at my
I
list.
dare you.
Yeah, I want to see my warranty problems in 6 months.
There you
There won't
go.
be any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The houses
Yep.
are clean. You go
Otherwise,
back
I'm
in there,
going to do
houses
something
are
else. If I can't do it right, I'm gonna do something else.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, there's all eyes are on this
Right.
line. All
Yeah,
eyes
right,
are on
absolutely.
Kentucky. All eyes are on Incredible Tiny Homes and Incredible Small Homes.
Bring it.
And bring it. That's
We
what I
love
was
it.
gonna say.
Bring
it.
the watch us. We'll show you. You don't have.
We're
We'll show
showing
you what it is.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
show you.
I'd show you the Amish, but they can't get on camera.
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for
All right.
updating everybody. And we hope if you have any questions, any concerns, come to us. You know, come to us, ask us. If you have a house that's being built here, get a hold of Brian. There's Brian, Emily, and John are all in co-construct. This has become such a team effort now. The office is a team effort. The floor is a team effort. Everybody is communicating. The sales office, everything is a team effort. So we are really excited. It's a great spirit, great attitude, and we're all working.
Yeah. And I'll end with this. And I don't know much about commenting on social media because I never do. But shame on anybody who says something on social media that doesn't come here first and ask the
Or
question.
that doesn't tell the truth.
Just come here.
Yeah.
I'm here 99% of the time. 850 Industrial Road. You walk up there and say, I don't want to know where Randy Jones is. And we'll come down here and show you what's going on. How's that?
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
Done.
Yeah.
Proof's in the pudding, right?
You got it. Yeah. Or talk to Tom. Look.
I'm too busy.
He's too busy.
Tom's busy.
I know. I sleep a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
I
Yeah.
get my naps in.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
See ya.